Hello guys, welcome to Mini Motorways. Today we're going to be playing episode 2 of our series. If you haven't seen the last episode, make sure you go check it out. And today we're going to be looking at Beijing. We're going to try and get our best. So far our best is 0 because I have managed to reset all the statistics ready for this series. So let's get into it. Here we are in the glorious train of Beijing, where we've got our first store already. So we need to get that connected up so our cars can start moving. Luckily, the first couple are fairly easy. But these are rivers. I love the idea of not translating the rivers into English. So you've got the lovely Chinese named rivers over here. If you can speak Chinese or you can read what that says, please let me know down in the comment section. I would be extremely interested to find out what this river is called. So far we've got a couple of journeys going across, and I'm going to speed up time because the early section of the game is fairly easy. We don't have to worry too much. If I look here, we can start to block out some of these nuisance spots where some shops may spawn, and it didn't do anything. Never mind. They have made the game slightly more complicated with their endless mode, which we may try out if this video gets enough likes. If you do want to see the endless mode, make sure you do comment down in the description, as it really does help me know what you want to see being played. And if you do have any other suggestions for games, make sure you hit me down in the comment section as well, because they can definitely help out with suggestions. Right, I made a severe mistake there. But we did have the end of week 1 just then, where you can get 2 traffic lights or roundabout. I'm going to get the roundabout because I am a glorious British citizen and I love roundabouts. So I'm going to shove one of those in there, delete that road off, and put that path back in place. We have got one British user saying that we have just got the new yellow, with 2 houses it seems already. Hopefully we don't get one spawning across this side of the map, because that's going to be an absolute pain. We could instead, actually no, there's no way we can't have the roads go to here. We could make them go the really long route round, but that would slow down the journeys over here. And so far, traffic is perfectly fine. We are now in week 2. We can either get 2 traffic lights and 20 road tiles, or the 30 road tiles, which I am going to go for. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, it just shows you the map. There you go. It's a new piece of knowledge we found out together. Saying that, if you do want to see more of this series, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and like the video, as it really does help out the channel. And also helps out this video, so if you do really want to be in a generous mood in Christmas spirit, then make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe. Right, we've got another house to add on to this red shop, and we've got a few more blue houses coming up the top here. I was going to connect it all the way round to here, but that could have been too much traffic coming along here. I'll slow pace down now because we do seem to be getting a lot more busy with our traffic system. We have fairly stable traffic for the moment. Traffic seems fairly stable for the moment. We have no new buildings spawned, luckily. And we have nearly, saying that, we just got a new blue building. And we've just reached the 75 journeys travelled milestone. And with that, we are coming into the night of the end of the week. And there you go, we can get a motorway or a roundabout. I'm going to go for a motorway because it will be very useful later on, but for now, we do not need to use it. We could use it, but we're not going to. Saying that, now we do need to use it. Because we've got a lot of houses over here. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. And they need to get over here. I could do that, but that is a complete and utter waste. I don't know why I would. And I could just select the motorway, which I've got to drag here. And then I've got to drag this bit all the way out here, which I'm going to drag out to here, and I'm just going to pull these cars onto that road, and I'm going to delete that road. So we only have these 2 cars going over there. It says it wants a lot of journeys done, which is quite crazy, because we could have just lost the game then because of that. I'm going to slow speed down, because as you saw there, that had 6 bubbles, and if I hadn't noticed that very quickly, we would have lost the game, because a larger bubble, well, I believe it's like a destination dot, as I'm going to call it now, would have wanted to go there. We do now have a green housing area that needs to be put in place, because we have a green shop in the corner here. So it was definitely a good idea to invest in a motorway early. And we also have a red house now, which is a pain because I'm actually going to have to connect these up because this just became an IMAX, which is a grand cinema. And these are going to require a lot of traffic to be going down them. Week 4 we can get a bridge or 30 road tiles. I think I'll go for 30 road tiles for now. And I'm going to disconnect that. That needs to be connected somewhere else because that is just going to be a pain connected in there. So far it hasn't gone anywhere. I don't know why none of these cars are leaving the house, but they do not seem to be wanting to. Maybe this because it doesn't need to de-journeys yet. Could be the case, but it doesn't seem to be. I'm going to speed up time again, and we have got another spare red house at the top of the screen. I don't know how long that has been there, and we've got a yellow down here, and another green over here. That's why you've got to be careful sometimes. You've got to watch out where these houses are going to be. Just in case the cars can't get there, I am going to move. And we've run out of road tiles. No, we haven't run out of road tiles, you just can't connect it there for some reason. And we can connect this up just on a separate route. Save the traffic having to go along this road. Because we have enough journeys going down here as at the moment. We are going into the night of Friday, coming round with a couple of cars down here. And we have 54 spare road tiles with no bridges or motorways or roundabouts. Which is pretty stable for the moment. There's nothing really to block out because at the moment we're managing pretty well. And that also ruins the fun of the game. I do want to beat our score on the last game. And we have reached week 5 where we can get 20 road tiles and a bridge or 2 traffic lights and 20 road tiles. I think we may go for the traffic lights this time, as it'd be interesting to experiment with them a bit more, because so far we haven't used them that much. I may consider using some traffic lights over here just because of the amount of traffic going through, and saying that I should have taken the bridge because we currently have grey houses over here with no way to get across. We could get rid of this bridge and connect this up into the system here, which is probably the best option because we're going to need that bridge to connect all the way around to here and connect these greens into our mayhem of traffic over here. Just to help ease the traffic flow, I think I am going to put a set of traffic lights up there. And we have decidedly got a new building, which instead of going through that way, I'm just going to connect it all the way around here and shove it connected in there. It's the most inefficient road possible, so I'm going to redraw it to something neater, but looks pretty clean now. We do have a bustling city with all these grey houses just spawning right in the corner. Saying that, we just unlocked a motorway, which is probably the best option out of the two there, because we can start having these. Oh, this red just spawned there. That is very annoying. We can have these grey houses maybe go to here without having to use the direct main route. Saying that, that is probably, well, not probably, that is definitely going to be the best option. So I'm going to pause time quickly and have a look for our motorway, which I'm going to select, put it there, and we're going to drag that out, and we're going to connect it in there. I will play time, have this house go around the bend here. Nice safe option. And we can watch as everything progresses. We have 2 sets of traffic lights currently. We have one here and one here. They seem to be doing their job fairly well. And traffic seems fairly smooth currently, with all the grey cars travelling to the IMAX up here. It is extremely annoying how that decided to immediately become an IMAX, but it is what it is. Saying that, they've decided to open a new road, which is extremely annoying. I'm going to have to place that motorway there, and I'm going to connect that in there. And then I realise why we are suffering so badly with that grey IMAX, and it's because we've got 2 grey houses here that are not connected into the mains, which we are going to need to do, which is probably going to end up with a road like that. Which means I could delete this road up here, and I could just become a 3-way join, kind of like this. Which kind of looks nice as well. And we've got this red that needs to be sorted somehow, so I may just connect it in there because it's got quite an easy connection to these. Gonna make our housing actually look nice. Gonna start connecting them straight on. Look at that random piece of road there. And we can connect these into the main red garage over there. We can get another bridge or roundabout. We found out that bridge tiles are very valuable, especially according down here. And we probably need to watch out, because we just suddenly got a blue house over here, and we just got a blue IMAX there. Luckily, saying that, there's a blue house all the way down here now, but luckily, we do have a decent system sorted over here. And we seem to be being overrun with blue houses now. And green houses, speaking of the devil. We've got another 2 spawn down here. I'd rather not have that connected just straight into the bridge, so I'll put that into there. Hopefully everything is running smooth enough. And we now have 2 blue houses connected down here. Hopefully that will work if it can connect into the road system. There you go. And we now have even more cars joining the flow of traffic. If this can just link. Sometimes these joins can be very picky sometimes. It's slightly annoying, but it works nevertheless. We seem to be coping with our journeys fairly well currently. This is only currently until I just saw that IMAX upgrade, which is slightly aggravating, seeing how we have so many red houses up here now. It seems to be centre of the town, it's just red houses. And I have to connect this one in over here, and I'm trying to look out for any other houses that are spawning out without me knowing. I think this one spawned somewhere, and all these grey houses have just spawned in, which I just noticed. And they need to be connected into their own kind of circuit. I'm going to select the traffic lights, and I am going to slow down time slightly because we just got a new blue open up, which is slightly, well, not just slightly annoying, it's extremely annoying. I am going to draw a slow road around the back there, so if any of these blue cars do want to go over there, they can. Hopefully fulfill some of their journeys. And these blue houses can come in and join into that circuit up there. I'm probably just going to cut off this road here and just have these houses connect into this blue. Hopefully that'll be enough to sustain it, or especially with that one added it will be. And that's just upgraded to an IMAX, which is slightly annoying because all of our greens is all the way over here. Which means we probably need an extra road that just joins up. And we have got another grey house. And saying that, we got another green house down here, but luckily that connected fairly well into the circuit. These are kind of being annoying because it's clogging up traffic. We do have 2 traffic lights, so I'm going to put a setting down here probably because this is becoming a mess. And some here because that is also being a mess. We do have a spare bridge, so I'm probably just going to... And we're out of road tiles, so that's not going to work. Nope, nope, and nope. We can just connect this in somehow. Yeah, we've got all these reds spawning, but there's nothing I can do about it because we don't have any road tiles, which means we need to reach the end of the week. Or we could make some simple joins like this because this road is fairly unbusy. We can just delete all of those for some extra tiles. And then we can connect these reds in there. Our traffic seems to be sorted out for now. We have got some easy connections to make up, such as these 2 houses down here. But everything seems to be flowing nicely, apart from this motorway. It seems to be quite clogged, but we don't have anything to solve this issue. We could remove the greens need to go straight through here, that's the problem. We could connect them up to there, but I don't think we have enough tiles. Maybe we can make an extra join there. And now we can get a motorway of 30 road tiles. I will go with the motorway because this can save us a lot of traffic just here by getting all of these greenhouses straight across from here and putting them over here. So they no longer have to go straight through this route, which means we can just delete this road, which will save us 15 road tiles, it seems. We've got a few more grey cars getting over here. And we have nearly reached 800 journeys, which is fairly impressive compared to our original score of only 990, I believe it was. Don't take me to court on that, but I believe it was something along those lines. Greenhousing area seems to be doing fairly well, and our reds just keep expanding more and more all over the place. Greys are fairly alright, that one joined in perfectly fine. And we do have another blue here, which I do need to connect in somewhere. I am looking, and we do seem to have a lot of blue journeys that need to be completed, and a lot of green journeys that need to be completed. So I'm going to move the greens back to here, so it gives a flow of traffic, some flow of traffic to this area here. I believe I don't have missed any houses yet. Everything looks connected in. Nothing too badly. I'll speed up time slightly. It is a risk, because houses spawn like that grey one there without me realising. But it should be okay. I can starting to see this green is starting to fill up quite a lot. And I'm not sure why. So I'm going to pause. And then I just saw those greys. I'm going to lift this grey and move him up to here. And we need greys to get over there. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this. We have a lot of grey houses up here, and a lot down here. They all need to get over to here. So if I was to, say, move this to here, and then connect the road up to there, will that be able to solve our issues? Maybe it could do, I'm not sure. Because that lands here, so if I put that there, could work. We're starting to stack up journeys now, which is not good. If we can just reach into the end of Sunday, maybe, hopefully something could save us. Oh, it's just coming into the Sunday night. We may be able to reach 1,000 though, which could be a record for us. And we either got a roundabout or a bridge, which is not going to help. Let's see, anyway, this could help. We can have a roundabout maybe in here. Nope, because of this. Move this there, and then we delete some of these roads. And then we place a roundabout in. Nope, it still can't be placed. Maybe it's there's too many buildings. Where can it be placed? It's got to have 3 tiles, right? So there should be... Oh no, because there's a house there. So yeah, that was pointless. Could just re-drag out those roads. But yeah, I'm not sure how we're supposed to cope with this. I think we have lost this one. But we have made it to 1,000 journeys, which is probably the best we've ever done in this series. We have a lot of spare housing that needs to be connected in. And our traffic seems to be an excellent issue that we need some way to solve. Because as you can see here, people are trying to leave, and there's no way for them to leave. So maybe if we just keep drawing roads, it'll help. I don't know if that'll help at all, actually. But we're just hanging on by a thread here. And I think that's it, yep. Too few cars could reach this destination in time. That is slightly aggravating, but it is what it is. We survived 72 days, which is not the best, but we may be able to do better. With your support in the comment section, if you could comment any suggestions you do have, and also help the video out by hitting that like button and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.